Absolutely. We need a beanbag, folks. I thought you meant going through to the next room.
No, I said, are you... No, because you said that.
Oh, I see. No, be comfy. We need a beanbag in here so Mrs. L can sort of plonk down and watch me fail.
Wonder there's a beanbag armchair.
A big beanbag armchair, that'd be cool. It's a new... No, it's not a new mic. It's just the first time it's decided to completely forget all of its settings, which is a little unusual. And I tell you what, whilst we're here, folks, and we're still warming up, Mrs. Owl has made a brand new little design for us. So let's just go into, whilst we're here, because they've been happening more and more, download this. It sounds good and crisp clear. Excellent. That's what we want. Super duper duper. So, has that downloaded? Did that work? It did work. Right, hang on. So, browse. Open that one. So, folks, when you ask for it, we have dramatic reading. Oh, I love these. We'll do one more whilst we're here, and then I promise we'll get going. This one. Because Mrs. Al's been terribly clever. So, I'm going to do this one too. It's not actually a dramatic reading this time. What we are going to have, a tiny drum roll, please. Hang on. He says, oh, come on, please. Oh, no, I've downloaded the wrong thing. That's what... Oh, God. Hang on. So, the next time we have some nice raiders coming in, we can have this too.
I forgot that we put the owl on it.
Did you forget the owl?
Yeah,
I love the
I
owl.
completely forgot that.
Oh.
I did that.
And amazing, I'm pleased to say as well, we've managed to just get past 151 followers, which seems crazy. So Gamer Jade, if you happen to be there in the background, welcome on in and thank you very, very much indeed. I'm Mr. Nosler. Hello, Mr. Nosler. How are you? I didn't see you sneak in there. That's very clever, very sneaky. Not sneaky, subtle. That's the word I'm looking for. I hope you're well. So yes, we've got Frame DMG and Gamer Jade have joined us. I'm equipped here with our reading materials, but since I have faffed around with a microphone long enough, let's get to the action I know we're all here for. So let's get cracking. Oops, a daisy. Let's not ruin the channel settings. That would be a really bad idea. Am I dead yet? You're not. No, not at all. Not at all, Compix. No. Goodness no. I don't pick up until just waving to the owl. Hello to Mr. Nosler. We can wave back. Mr. Nosler here, one of our absolute very first ever followers. One of our first ever in the fold. Has been here ever since. Brave fellow here. Oh, hang on, Mrs. Owlers. What's up? Spider? Folks, we have a spider emergency. Hang on.
Is it still on here?
What? I can't see a spider.
There was a spider that was crawling.
Hang on, everybody talk to Mrs. Owl. Hang on. Talk to Mrs. Owl for a moment, folks. All right. Hang on. There.
Don't kill it on there.
There. I've got it. It's gone. You're all right.
Yeah, we can't keep this on the floor anymore.
All right, we'll keep it somewhere else. Hello, everybody. Spider killer as well, extraordinary.
Why do we get so many spiders?
I swear it's just because the building works nearby are just shaking everything up around the area. That's all it is. I think we say rip spider. Definitely dead. Very much. Are you all right?
Yeah.
You okay?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Everybody stand down. Everything. It's all fine now. Spider is gone. Let's see if we can do this. Oh God, I'd forgotten about Wong. completely forgotten. Oh dear. It's been one of those. Is everybody all right? I'm genuinely. How's everyone's day been before we get going? Has it been as busy as ours has been? It's so busy. Mrs. Owl has even condoned. I normally don't, but I've got myself a small glass of prosecco here to say cheers to everybody. So. Oh dear me. Dear me. So. So yes, do let me know how. Just zombie. Oh yes, if anyone didn't see, Convict has been doing VR zombie killing. It looked brilliant. It really did. Oh, Lewis, you're very kind indeed. He's always so kind as Lewis. Yes, we got Convict with zombie killing. I think old girl was doing Stardew. I think, if I can remember correctly. And I know Omega's had to put his phone down, so I don't think he'll be joining us this evening. But ladies and gentlemen, we can now all try, having had our long days, to save our little colony. So if you've not been here before, welcome to the Little Hoot. It all went catastrophically wrong. We've had to cannibalise most of the base because of a deadly heat wave. Oh, hello, Cinders. Hang on, Reevesy told me to watch you. I'm not going to lie, your voice is so Oh, Cinders, thank you very much. Everyone, give a hello to Cinders. Welcome on in, and we are just introducing you to the colony. Everyone is asleep. I want to thank you for following as well. You are very, very kind indeed. Welcome on into our little roost. Welcome into the fold. We're all very relaxed and chilled out here, as indeed are all of our characters. It's not gone well. If you don't know anything about Rimworld, we have crash landed on there it is, there's the ship. We are in cryostasis. Something catastrophic's gone wrong with the ship. It's broken up in space. We have been fired out in small cryogenic pods, and we have crash landed on this massive, massive world on the rim of space and the universe. We've no idea where we are. 3 of our colonists woke up pretty much in their pods, thumping down between the strange dog mountains and there's a funny named sea over here. The Choco Sea, which one can only hope is filled with chocolate. That'd be marvellous. They are beset on all sides by locals and dangers and problems, not the least of which is a complete lack of resources. Who's got We've got the characters. Now, they started remembering their names as they started to wake up. We've got Lewis, Convict, and Jessie Cat. We'll come to Wong in just a moment. Lewis, when he woke up, he realised that he had a certain taste for human flesh. He's very quick learning. He won't firefight, so he's both a fan of fire and long pork, as it was used to be called. He does love his animals. He loves to build, and he's really got a burning passion to shoot at things. He works like a Trojan, and nearly in the middle of a heat wave, he went all the way out to try and go and gather what food there was. There isn't very much of it now. We've got some agave plants in the distance. Not a great deal of anything here, and we are close to starving. But nevertheless, he made it back. Jessie Cat accidentally pretty much saved all of our lives. We're in dire difficulty. Malnourishment, it's that bad now. In fact, I'm going to have to probably wake her up and force her to eat. But what happened in the middle of this heat wave that would make the current weather look like a trip in a freezer is she raced. She knew where the coldest place was in the entirety of our buildings. And it was in here, and I didn't realise it. So she sprinted in here where the research desk was, and where we're planning to build a stonecutter's table. And she saved herself. And by doing that, she saved everyone, because I didn't realise. So we're going to move Lewis in here very soon. And Convict himself. Now, Convict here. Convict is in difficulty. He is our resident industrial orphan, and then became somehow a medieval doctor, which is quite impressive to go from industrial to medieval, but time has been played with. He's got a certain bloodlust about him. He's good at stabbing. He loves to shoot, though. But he's got sensory mechanites. Now, unfortunately, do you have your bed back now, Lewis? You will do. You've got your bed. We're going to put you in here, though, where it's cool. I'm going to try and keep you all from getting what was essentially heat stroke. But unfortunately, Convict, whilst trying to help, trying to burrow into the mountains to find somewhere cold, he's caught a case of mechanites. Now these are literally mechanized little metal and electric bugs, and they've crawled inside his nervous system. So he's doing well, but he's in a lot of pain. If he survives it, he will probably be in pain throughout the rest of his time here in the colony, or they're going to kill him, which is a big problem for us, because he is one of the only two people who can fight. Because Jessie Cat, despite being a vat-grown soldier, is incapable of violence, yet is a total psychopath. Which is interesting. If he dies, you get a good meal at least. That may have to go up to the vote, because actually, I happen to know this. If you eat your friends, you'll have a huge mood debuff here. Everyone will be terribly unhappy at the fact that that's happened. Except you, of course. You'll be absolutely delighted. Now, I think Jessie Cat might have to eat one of the very last packaged survival meals. And I've nearly forgotten, we have a prisoner. Wong, who effectively crash-landed with us, but a couple of months later, so not in April, May. She crash-landed in April, May. We crashed at the start of the year. So she got stuck in orbit and she's just thumped down. Didn't we kill the last prisoner? Does everyone remember the last prisoner by any chance? God, that was a catastrophe. Wong is our, shall we say, current prisoner. She's in a huge and staggering amount of pain from the crash into the ground. It wasn't an easy landing for her. She's actually in what was the freezer before we started cannibalizing the base to try and survive. And that is where we are. We have got some crops we're trying to grow. We have a wind generator, but no way to store the power, and it's now in completely the wrong place, really, because that was where we were living, that was where we wanted to cool, and now we're basically bunkering down here, because it's the only room that can keep us from boiling alive. So welcome to the not-so-efficient little hoot. I'm going to have to think of a strategy, and quite quickly. So they are currently sleeping the night through. We're going to let them do that. We're going to just scout the planet, folks. Let's have a look around. Is there any food? I mean, even the dog can't now eat. Where the hell's the dog gone? Oh, there he is. When did you last eat? Blimey, even he's getting starving. So I can't... This is now beyond edibility. It can't be eaten now. I need to see if there's any remote patch of berries or anything at all. Well, there's an emu. We might now have to just start killing the meat as it's wandering at... What's this? Limestone. That's not going to help us for now. I hate to say it, but the prisoner would probably take... Lewis, I think, was first appalled at the notion of his cannibalism, but I think now it's growing on him. Have we got anything at all? Because we could be facing the starvation of the colony. And if that does happen, we're going. Oh, we've got some. We've got some berries. Right. Lewis isn't asleep. What are you doing? You're having a packaged meal. I think, actually, Lewis, I'm going to have to get you to not do that. Because we've only... If I just say disallow... Excellent. You're consuming some berries you had. Good. Right. Right. Jessie Cat, you need a full and proper... No. Hang on. I'm letting you have one of these because you're close to starving. So then we're going to... That's the last one, though. So it's going to be a rough old game. So you're feeding some agave fruit to Wong. God. We're going to try and convince Wong to stay with us, but it's going to be hard because so far all Wong knows is that this is how good the colony is. It's a freezer. It's not looking the most promising place you'll want to live, but there is some fruit. But because there's no refrigeration, it goes off quickly too. So let's just see. Can we convince you? We want to recruit you. Can sell you to slavery, but it's not going to really help at the moment. So she's not really... Well, Lewis, see if you can just say, I'll go and get food for all of us. In fact, funnily enough, that's exactly what we're going to do. Lewis is having a quick chat with Wong. So, which is probably a good idea because Lewis shot her. Just trying to improve relationships. Convict is up. Convict isn't even just skipping food. He's just hauling wood. I think maybe we can get you to... In fact, to tell you what, go for a nice walk. You've not been out and about for a while. Why don't you hop off, get some of the food. You can eat it on the way. And I think we're going to have to pick off one of those emus. Is Convict... And Jesse's... Hello, Jesse. Convict is still alive. He might make it. You are doing just... Where have you gone? You are busy and happily sowing the seeds. You got a minor passion because you actually quite like working with plants. So this is quite fun for you. You're actually enjoying yourself. If I can get Convict to shoot something, I think he'll be utterly delighted. Now, there we go. So Lewis is in fact taking a quick break, which I do let them do because otherwise their mood will just plummet through the... Oh, actually that's why, because Lewis is only on sleep because he wouldn't. Right, hang on. Lewis has got it easy at the moment. Hang on a minute. I just got the notification that, yes, it's funny that, Lewis. It really is. It just sort of sometimes just decides what it's going to do and kind of changes its mind a bit. I think maybe the best thing we can do... Can I get you to... You're not assigned to constructing. Let's put you back on constructing because you quite enjoy doing that. Make a bed there. So Jesse's doing that. Convict is headed off. And he is harvesting... Right, I'm going to get you to eat those. Have some food. And I'm... genuinely, folks, I'm now wondering what the best strategy is. I'm wondering about a sort of... almost... Not Himalayan. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, it's completely escaped me. What's the... Mongolian, that was it. Well, they've all got individual tents and they're all sort of in a tribe that's sort of closely linked together. I think that's probably going to be our best bet. And the best thing I think I can probably do is get the stone cutter's table built quickly and start building just pods so that we can freeze some food and we can just try and survive, because we're not going to have anything that looks neat and nice to start. Hang on, Convict, what are you doing? Did you give up on the berries? Did you have enough? I really do need you to do that. Hang on. So, Convict, he's a man that knows what he likes to do, and he just sort of toddles off. And so, thank you, Convict. We'll just get you. My only concern is, oh, Pinky. And Pinky's here. Everyone, do say hello to Pinky. Marvellous, marvellous streamer. And we have the pleasure of her company this evening. That's a delight. How are you, Pinky? Are you well? Welcome on in. And also, I hasten to add, folks, if we convert Wong will become our next colonist. And someone here in the chat tonight will take on... I will take sort of votes. People can put their hands up and say they want to be named. And you can then become a member of our colony. Someone will become Wong if we can convince them to come and join us. So Lewis is taking on the role of Doctor. How's Murderous doing? Murderous is our... Oh no, Murderous is going to die. That is not good. Murderous, is there any food? Can you go anywhere? Hang on, I've not limited you to where you can go, have I? Oops. Oh, Murderous lightly nuzzled Jazzy Cat. Love Murderous. So he's restricted to the home zone, but there's just nothing for the dog to eat. Hang on. I think you're going to have to... Jessica, you're going to have to do that. Oh, you're not a plant. Oh, it's because I took them all off because it was an emergency. Right, hang on. Hang on, Jessica. I know you're enjoying doing that, but can you just toddle on over there? Oh, lovely. Jesse, enjoy your lurk. Hiding up in that tree. Do enjoy. See you when you're back. Have you... Where's the agave gone? Oh, don't tell me you failed. Because if Murderous dies, everyone is going to be really very unhappy. So I need to feed Murderous quick. It's so urgent. I'm going to pause it. There is a guard. There's lots of it. Hang on. Harvest. Harvest that. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, Jesse. And oh, I got even a host from Pinky. Thank you very much indeed, Pinky. Very kind of you. Let's just check. If he's there, can he even get to the food? No, he can't. Right, hang on. Where are my zones? Where's home? Ah, hang on. Zone. Can I can't command you, can I? Yes, I can. There he goes. Right. He's going to go off and eat some fruit. And Lewis is going to play horseshoes. And is Jesse Cat taking a break as well? Here's something I wondered, folks. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you next time. Next time someone's cloud watching. I had an idea of something that we can all do. But next time you spot someone cloud watching, someone type into the chat, cloud watching. I'll tell you all what the plan is. But I'm delighted to have it. Oh, convict, you're resting. Oh my god, are you that tired? It's the middle of the day. Oh, you are. You're exhausted. Oh, heck. Did you actually bring back the food with you? Ooh. Oh, Lewis, how do you always know? As soon as Lewis does a posture check, I realise that I'm sort of sat in a crumpled heap. Thank you very much. Did convict even actually... He did. Right, hang on. Lewis is... Used the wrong one. You're after something else. Very good. Right, Lewis, you currently are jumping between our jobs, but that may keep us going for another day. So Lewis will run off and grab the local berries. What's convict up to? Right, you're hauling in. Right, I need to think here. What's the most important thing to do? I think it's actually this. I need wood. That's a sentence and a half. Oh, no, Pinky, quite all right. I certainly will. You're welcome back anytime you like. Have a marvellous evening if we don't see you before then, and I shall, I'm sure, see you in your next stream. Right, hang on. I'm going to cancel this. Wait a minute. Wait. I need that stonecutter's table. It's become a bit absolutely kind of perilously necessary. Do we have any wood whatsoever? How much do you need? Wood, you need 70. Is there any wood around? And the problem is as well, folks, if you've not encountered this particular game before, is there a clump of wood? Can I send Lewis to go and do... I can. Right, hang on. We're going to ruin the local area. Let's get as much wood as we can. And who is currently doing what? So Convict is off to haul the berries. Jesse's sowing food. Hopefully that will help us to... You're not assigned to plant cutting. That's because I took you off everything. Right. So go and get as much wood as you can possibly manage. Right, you go for that. Convict's going for the food. I need to cancel, I think, everything but the absolute essential. So we don't need the vent. Cancel. We're not going to need almost any of this now. Yeah, sorry, Lewis. Everyone, it's all hands to the pump. You do, however, have a nice bed now. Hang on. So let's just reassign that. Lewis. Oh, heck. What's happened? A mad iguana. This is such a random game sometimes. Right, here we are. A local iguana has gone mad. It will jump and attack everyone it sees. Right, Convict, you've been having a bad time of it. Are you close by? Do you want to finish off this iguana? Or is it... No, you're nowhere near it. It is very, very slowly coming into attack range. Beware the attack iguana. So we swing, folks. We've got, for example, no food. We've got limited resources. We're chopping down everything we can see. But the AI generator for the game is so far not thrown. And this is where I touch wood. Touch the desk. Convict, there you are. Right, stop hauling. I'm going to get you to go and finish off this bloody iguana. Right, off you go over here. I want you to attack and kill The mad iguana. So B, stab. Oh, what do you mean? No, stab. There we go. Exactly. We're going to kill it. Oh. Oh, thank you. I really thought for a moment that Convict was about to lose in the fight with the iguana. No, I don't want you to. I don't consume it then and there. Can you haul it? Oh, undraft. Hauling iguana. That. Oh dear. Someone is. Oh, Convict is very unhappy. What's happened? Oh, crikey. Actually, he's in a bad way. Well, not immediate danger, but he's bleeding a lot. But he's in such a large amount of pain. Right. I am going to make that medical. Once you've dropped that, I want you to rest. Actually, if I just do it now. So, Convict, I'm going to get him to rest. Lewis, that doesn't matter. If we had solar power, we'd be in difficulty. I might just, hopefully he'll just eat that. Where's Jessie Cat gone? We've lost Jessie Cat. Where is she? She's going for a walk. She's had enough. Oh, bless. Oh, hang on. We don't want you putting food in there. That's a really bad idea. No food. Can I get you to... Yeah, you've been hungry for ages. Have some berries. There we go. Oh, blimey, there's food in... Oh, Lord. Hang on a minute. The problem is, if we keep these outside, folks, the reason why I'm muttering to myself occasionally, going, oh, no, is if you leave things outside, they'll rot. And we're in, basically, a really hot biodome. So anything will go off very quickly. Jessica, are you going to rest? Can I get you to... So you'll never be a doctor. Lewis, are you not exhausted? Do you not need to... Yeah, you need to stop. Right. Go... Oh, consume berries. Are they nearby at least? No, they're nowhere near. Right. Okay. That's kind of you, Reevesy. Thank you very much. Yes, I hope everyone in the chat is good. How's everyone? Hopes everyone's day has been lovely so far. So, genuinely, folks, I didn't actually think we would get through that next night. I thought there would be a possibility that we'd actually essentially have people start to die and go mad with the pain and the lack of food. Why don't all of us have a good sleep and go and collect food? That's my plan, Lewis. We're going to... The plan is I'm going to get one person to build this stonecutter's table. Because we've got enough steel. We just need the wood. If that's the case, we've got enough marble and limestone and all of the bits and pieces to at least build. And if that's the case, I can get rid of the wood. We can use that to fuel our passive coolers, which is keeping at least the inside a little bit cool. Not brilliantly, but at least it's a little cooler than it is outside. And maybe, just maybe, we can... Let's just have a look at Wong. Are they actually going to be helpful to have around? They're pretty good. They'll be good at least in a fight. And quite smart. Getting close to a sonnet. I shall, hang on, open up my bottle of water. To get ready to wet my whistle. In fact, I still owe Meowkai the very end of her dramatic reading. So I still need to I owe her that. Here we go. It's Lewis. Right, Lewis is off to sleep. So let's just speed up time a little bit. Now let's have a look. So we've got, let's see, 13 wood down here. Another 60 there. So he's nearly done enough to build our table. Actually, there is enough. You can do it. Right, he can do that tomorrow. So there's the plan. Jessie Cat is going to continue to sow the seeds of hopefully our future crops. We're going to get Lewis to build this so that we can at least stop our reliance on wood. And Convict is going to do his best to stay alive and haul in as much food as he can for us and take out the odd iguana here and there. In fact, where's Murderous gone? Ah, there's Murderous. Murderous is our Yorkshire Terrier. 6-year-old Yorkshire Terrier who's eaten, so he's not so bad. Who's the major break risk? Convict still. Oh, blimey, right, because no one's given him any food. Right, let's... I think I need to... Oh, you'll never be a doctor. I will never be a doctor. Right, hang on. You may need to prioritise giving him some food. So we've got some agave fruit. So we're going to give Convict what we can, as best we can. I don't want you to merge it. I want you to look after yourself. Hang on. Let's see. Can he do self-tender? Oh, hang on. Self-tend. Yes, I can get him to at least... Hopefully. Convict, will you? No, he's so unhappy he's staying where he is. That's late in the night, Jessica. What's wrong with your sleep? Your sleep cycle? Why are you up so early? And these are all... You get to know these characters. You really do. They sort of become very personable and sort of you get quite attached to them. If for no other reason, then they start to develop their quirks. Like, Jessie Cat doesn't have to get up in the middle of the night, but she's started doing it on her own. She's not particularly a night owl, but she might become one. And Lewis is feeding up Convict and is going to treat him and look after him. One can only wonder, though, if that's perhaps to feed into this particular little trait here, and he's planning his next meal. Night. Yes, sorry, Cinders. I only just realised the pun actually as you typed that. Ooh, quest active. Saving Case. What's that? A prisoner being held by Anarchy crew has managed to steal a radio and call you. Case is being held at a camp near the First Roost under armed guard. Rescue him, he'll join your colony. Oh, hello. I've genuinely never had this before. He is a 19-year-old sickly child. He says that 2 turrets, 1 mortar and 2 pirates defend the site, and there may be an unknown threat. Right, let's have a look. Can I get a closer look? Can I go on? Oh, gosh, now I've lost the quest. Oh, heckaroo, where did that go? Oh, no. Quests, hang on. Let's have a look. You need 500 coins for a dramatic reading. They'll come soon enough, I'm sure, Convict. I'm sure. I think this will be a perilous mission for us right now because we can form a caravan and we can march on over to the prisoner camp and try and break our way through. But the description for me of 2 turrets, a mortar and 2 pirates, that's a lot for our little crew at the moment because Convict is just about hanging in there. Lewis is doing pretty well, actually. He's managing okay. But only 2 of our guys can fight. What do we think, chat? What are the thoughts? I don't really think we're that well equipped for a firefight, but we would then have another member of the colony. Lewis is going to patch up Convict. Or we could end up with a situation where we've got 2 votes for I tell you what, why don't we have... With the guys here, can we? Have we got the yays? There's a little yay flag and a nay flag. God, it's hyping it. A yay for yes or a nay for no, with the little green yays and the right. Lewis is a yay. He's many yays. Right, where's Lewis off to now? He's going to consume berries. Is Convict even? Have one really, really determined yay. Let's have a look. How's Convict even doing? Serious pain. Raw food. How's your health? Cinders is a yay. Convict is a yay. Everyone's a yay. You're all very brave. Convict is praying. Oh, God, how bad's his health? He's praying. I don't think he was religious. Kitten is a very large nay. No, not a good idea. Convict isn't even religious, and he's... Oh, where are you up to? Hauling. How long have we got to decide as well? Oh, how long have I got? Expires in 20... I tell you what, folks. I can see that the movement is yay. Let's see where we are in 10 days. If we've got food, and Convict is... Well, quite frankly, if he's still alive, then just maybe... we'll be in with a shout. But turret guns are horrendous to get past. Can I get you to haul all the berries, Lewis, and get them in? So once you've done that, Convict has finished hauling that. I then want you to prioritise working on that, which will do you quite nicely. Send Jess in for... Jess who can't fight. Convict. Am I sensing a grudge? A grudge match here. Right, we don't need any of this, however, so that can all be marked for deconstruction. In fact, the best we can probably do is a smaller room here. So Convict has moved the iguana in with Wong. You vote to send in Wong for... convince Wong to join us and then say, off you go. Right, hang on. Convict. Convict is a chatty fellow in life. Let's see what he can do to sweet talk them and then go and slit their throat. Blimey, Convict. It's a bit dark. Can I... Is anyone capable... I could strip them of their clothes, but I don't think that's a great plan. So, can I get you to feed Wong? Because we could go from 3 people struggling to 5. Now, it would tax us on our... Hang on. Lewis? Where have you gone? Oh, you're getting more wood. Okay, all right, fine. That's no problem. Let me talk to Wong. We're basically best friends. Convict's going to feed her. Actually, how does Wong feel about everyone? We can actually find this out. Wong hates everybody. Is it apparently an acquaintance with Lewis? It's not brilliant. Really dislikes Convict and is a bit off with oh, crying out loud. Lewis is starving. Oh, bloody hell. Right, Lewis, hang on. You better stop what you're doing. It's not reserved for prisoners. Just eat that. Don't die. Send in a naked Wong as a distraction tactic. Just in you go, Wong. Just to run in front of them. So Lewis is now going to eat in front of Wong just to maybe make a point. How's our dog doing? Doing well. Eaten well recently. That's good. Let's give Convict his bed back before I forget. Because otherwise he'll just sleep. Yes, you did shoot her. She seems to have forgiven you. Which is pretty good. Jessica is still having a... Where is she? She's having a whale of a time over here. She's... So, although you were also starving, so maybe stop for a moment. Can I get you to go and do that, please? Right, go and finish cutting that, and then eat it. So let's see about getting ourselves on an even keel, and we'll go and try and rescue. Thank you, good, right, you consume that. Right, so then, once you're done, cut a bit more of this down. Because we're going to need something. We're going to need food to travel out there. And we're going to need food to come back again. Those of us that are going to make it. Because not everyone might. It's one of those things. You're going against turrets. We'll have to avoid them. And try and... Without knowing what's there, we're going to have to try. If there's turrets and a mortar, we're going to have to, 1, get in real close. And we've only got 1 gun, bear in mind. And almost, I think maybe even the best way would be to try and deconstruct a hole in the wall, burrow our way in through the back, steal our... kind of want to live. I want you all to live. Because you can actually have up here, that can be filled with colonists if you get this right. So Jessicat's had enough. She's going to haul this in with her. And she's going to bring in some food. How's Wong doing? Hang on. Can I release you? You don't. I don't think have to be. Still want to. Hang on. What? Wait a minute. Need to set up a Sainsbury. She's in severe pain. Oh, hang on. She's developed an immunity to the gunshot she's got. She's not particularly doing well on food. But why are you not walking? Can I release you from your restraints? Jessica will never be a doctor. Can you? No, you can only strip her. Ooh, hang on. Right, we can now make building blocks. That's good. So now I can strip away anything that was made of wood. And we can use that as materials. And we can start building what's in the local area. Is murderous... He's off for a wander. Where's Convict gone? Convict is refueling a torch lamp. He's a man of few words sometimes, Convict, but he does know what he wants to do, and then he sets about to go and do it. Okay, I think, personally, that's going to be enough food for now, Jesse. So, let's get you back here and researching, because you are our top. No, hang on. No, that's Lewis. Wait a minute. I need Jessica. I know it's a long-term task. Hang on. Two. You were researching before. Why can't you do it now? Oh, you are. Good, right. Because Jessica can research a battery for us. The battery will then store the power. I can then build a freezer and keep what food we've got for longer. And if I do that in that order, hopefully that will have grown. We can harvest it in, and then we can keep it cold. Oh, what's happened here? Resistance to being turned to the dark side. That's not what I meant. Turned onto our side of things. How resistant is she? Well, there's not much left, actually, so there's a good chance of her being recruited. Well, that's good. So we may end up with a Wong. I was about to make a joke about two Wongs not making a right, but I don't know if that's a joke or just an appalling stereotype from a Carry On film. It's hard to know sometimes. Right, well, if Wong does join us, we are going to need another... We are going to need some more... Oh, what's Murderous doing? Oh, Murderous is eating the fruit. Oh, I can live with that. Although I'd probably prefer you to eat the... Is that even... I can't convince you to eat that. I also have nothing to cook it with, which is slightly unfortunate. Let's have a look. We've got campfire. What does a campfire? Cooks meals and produces heat and burns out within a few days. But again, we haven't quite got the wood for that. Although, yes we will. Hang on, we can have some cooked food. Lewis is taking apart the dining chairs to let us have it. Right, so you finish that. So we're 23 degrees outside. We're still in April, May. Convict is still hauling away, which is quite good. Glad he's doing that. Right. Now build that, and then I want you to cook. No. Oh, no. Oh, bugger. No, don't do that. Yes, build that. Right. Can I get you to cook? Do we have any cooks? Convict is a cook. Hang on. I don't consume iguana. How do I get you to cook? Please off to bed. How on earth do I get people to cook things? Consume iguana. No, don't want you to do that. Okay, let's have a look. Cook. Make you all basic cooks. So Jesse is going to have a relax. Lewis and Convict are... Well, he's sleeping with his bolt-action rifle. He's ready for action. Whoa. He is, however, about to starve to death, and he's exhausted. That's... Sorry, Lewis. I'm going to wake you up. Go and eat some food. Who's starving? Lewis, where are you going? Okay, you are really out of it. But I'm going to wake all of you up, actually, because you are all... in real difficulty here, so I want you to go and consume that. This is, for me, it's one of the genuine appeals of this game, and what makes it so fascinating is it's a genuinely tough game, and it is a bit unrelenting even. Because it would be really nice to have a really nice looking base and it all being very pretty. But the fact is, I think we're just about hanging on with our fingertips. Just thought, why have none of them had a drink? That's a good point. I think there may be a mod to the game where you actually also have to get water as well, and clean water. Right, Lewis is... He's not actually had any fun for a long time. Do you know what? Maybe I will be a little bit generous tomorrow. Everyone has some big recreation time. Get your spirits up. Or you're all going to crash and burn. So, because Lewis, his mood is very low indeed. He needs to have some fun. I've been working him hard for the good of the colony, but he's been eating raw food. He's tired. His dog's back, so he's happy. There you go. So he's at least comfortable. He's in a good bed. He's being disturbed by the other guys. Jesse's okay. She's doing better than most. She's holding up. She's quite comfortable where she is. She quite likes this kind of atmosphere. Who's got the dog, actually? Where is the dog? Where's Murderous gone? We have a dog. Where? Has he gone for a walk? He does this sometimes. He takes himself off. Where on earth is Murderous the dog gone? Hang on. Who's he bound to? And also, we should... Oh, he's near Wong, is he? Hang on a minute. Well, that's our iguana. Our dead iguana. Oh, he's using the wrong sleeping spot. There he is. Murderous. Who are you... So he had a light nozzle with Jazzy Cat. So yes, the bond here is with Lewis. I need to actually get rid of that sleeping spot and get him to come and sleep in here, because that will make Lewis even happier. But again, it just shows you've all caught us at a really interesting point in the game, because this was going to be a research room, purely just for looking into how to build things like batteries and using maybe sort of building tables and butchering blocks. Why is your mood so low? I can show you, right? Everyone here, so that's why your mood's so low, is that you've not done anything fun for a long time. So, you know, if you... He says having raced from the day job to actually having fun, but if I hadn't been able to have fun like this, or maybe, you know, I'd have been grumpy and then I'd have made Mrs. L grumpy as well, because I'm appalling when I'm grumpy. I'm a terrible person to live with. Jessie Cat is doing better than most, mostly because she's quite happy in more rugged circumstances, and we've also had her doing work she likes. Convict, however, has got serious pain. He hates the barracks he's in, hates the fact he's eating raw food and that we've not got a kitchen. He needs his own room. So this is quite funny that we released a healthy prisoner. We didn't really. We released them, then shot them. Then he was really happy that he shot the prisoner. Oh, so sorry, Lewis shot the prisoner. Even he helped by stabbing her on the ground. But oddly enough, he's very happy in this room, despite the fact, can we bathe the dog? He smells like the floor. There is not a bathe the dog option. I'm looking to suggesting that as a modification. So this was going to be our grand start, which has collapsed. And I think the simplest thing to do is, actually maybe not that one, is to start looking at knocking it back and turning into something a bit more refined. And try, if we possibly can, I really want to see if we can get Wong on board, because then we might have a better chance of going out to go and get Case. We don't know anything about it. Case could be useless. The dog can sin us. I made a slight mistake, is that I built him his little sleeping spot. In fact, actually, I'm such a fan of dogs, I'm not going to have him sleep on the floor. Ooh. Oh, goodness. Hang on. Now, this is changing. An Herb World pimp has arrived and is joining the colony. He's willing to contribute but will not leave voluntarily. If you don't want him, you can banish him, sell him into slavery, or simply kill him. But your other colonists might find this disturbing. Ladies and gentlemen, a naked pimp has walked in. Say hello to Teddy, everybody. Here is Teddy. As cuddly as one, maybe. Oh, blimey. He's equipped with a paw machine pistol. Well, he's at least wearing some pants. We can sell people into slavery. Oh, hang on. So what do we know about Teddy as that walking in? He needs some good clothes. He's cold. He would actually welcome, if he got into a fight, having an artificial limb. He seems to have a bit of a fetish to be sort of part Robocop. He doesn't like the fact he's been in the dark. Natural penalty for tortured artist. So if we send him in first against the pirate. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I open this up to the good people of the chat. We always here will name our... can we sell Wong for some good money? Maybe we can. But I need a name, ladies and gentlemen. I can see the 6 of us here. Would anybody care to take on the mantle of Teddy? We've got Teddy here, who was a Boy Scout, then became an Herb World pimp. There's a certain escalation there. Can't clean. Very, very good doctor. Very passionate, however, about building and animals, and can wallop the living you-know-whats. out of anyone that comes close. And Kitten, it's a free-for-all. I don't go by, because I can't guarantee which man or woman will come in next. But if I vote pimp for You are, Jesse, you are doing fantastically well. You're doing better than most of them. You're quietly researching away. I'm having to keep an eye on you, though, because you keep forgetting to eat. But here is Teddy, ladies and gentlemen. He's quite rightly, he's gone in and grabbed himself some clothes. So he's leaping right in there. He's trying to get Wong on side quite fast. As soon as Murderous the dog is up, I'll get him in here. So Convict, yep, he's still here. He's hanging on in there. But we need a name, folks. Danny Phantom. The Phantom. Teddy the Phantom. Let's get rid of that. Right, deconstruct. And we need an animal bed as well. Let's... Production. Nope, that's the wrong one. Structure. Nope. Furniture. Can we build a dog bed? Animal sleeping box. Let's give him an animal sleeping box next to Lewis. Owl. No. I should be the voice of narration here, I think. Well, I think we'll just let Teddy start to get himself used to where he is. Is that revolver better than his machine pistol, though? Let's just have a look. So, an ancient pattern double-action revolver. Not very powerful, decent range for a pistol, quick to draw. Let's have a look. Damage 12, stopping power... Ooh, well, that was unhelpful. Hang on. So, let's see if I can remember this. Damage 12, stopping power is 1. Armor penetration 18, range 26. Okay, so let's now have a look at your machine pistol. Damage... It's not as good, I don't think. No, right, first thing we're going to do is go and equip a revolver. Call him Jen. I mean, hang on, what does he do? A pimp. I was about to say, is there a famous pimp? That's a fairly awful thing to say in itself. I suppose I could pick around. We've got 9 viewers. We've got 9 people here. Is anyone brave enough to step forward and pimp out Wong? So let's have a look. Who have we got in? We've got some people watching in the background. I'm not going to force anyone to be anybody they don't want to be. But if anyone's here, I can see there's a Rob Anybody's here. We've got Dark Soul. Hello, Dark Soul. We've got Reevesy still here. Ryden's here. Lurk's here. Anyone at all fancies it? It's all yours. So, yes, if no one fancies being labelled as the pimp, call him Falama. So Falama comes back in and finds that he's become a pimp. Where's he gone? I mean, did you know, actually, smoke may not be a bad idea because he is refusing clothes. He's, Reevesy's actually here. Reevesy, do you want to take it on? Do you want to be the next member? Give me a yay, Reevesy, if you want it. It's all yours if you do. Good man. In that case, ladies and gentlemen, say hello. No, don't banish him. Rename him. There we go. So... everyone say hello. If he's refusing clothes, he's definitely refusing. Now, I think there may be a story behind that. Reevesy, do you want Reevesy or Reevesy 21? Should I have your full one? So, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Reevesy, the herb world pimp, who is now enjoying himself. Oh, he's actually going to have a go at having just arrived. Are you good? Are you smart cookie? You're quite sociable. So you're good. Reevesy is very good at negotiating and convincing and manipulating, leading and cheering people up. So this could be quite interesting. Because not to mention, if we now have Reevesy and Wong, we have the potentiality of a real food problem. But I do think that means that we should go and try and get on case as well, and we'll try our best, and then we'll have a colony of 6. And it'll be a case of all hands to the pumps to try and keep things afloat. Is Wong being persuaded? So Reezy's promised family. Blimey. Oh, right. So her resistance has now been broken. So now recruitment attempts can happen. Basically, Reevesy just walked in and promised to give Wong a family. That's encouraged Wong to discuss fighting wombats. Reevesy, you got a fun way in. That's a heartfelt story about taming anteaters. And then you're asking about her hair. Ladies and gentlemen, we can all take tips. You went from hair to anteaters to wombats to children. Yes, he's living up to his minor break wrist. Convict. What's up, convict? You are very hungry. Right. Oh, drat. Lewis has botched the bed for murderous. That's problematic. So let's... I'm going to get you to do that next. So how much food have we got? We've got 18 bunches of agave fruit. That's not going to last us very long. So let's harvest everything that can be. Oh, blimey, is that it? Even the fruit's not growing fast enough, folks. And someone's been bleeding everywhere. That's not advantageous. Can I get anybody to clean that up? Not assigned to cleaning. Convict. Wong's blood. Good fellow. Oh, hello. I think someone has redeemed sonnet or haiku. And if you've not seen this before, ladies and gentlemen, it's a little thing we offer. We do a little spot of light reading. So hang on, we'll give Convict a moment to... Good fellow, he's cleaning things up. Now let's do a little pause, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Lewis, the request is yours. What would you like? Do you like you love the sonnets? Right. Let's see what we've got in the Kindle. Here we go. Right, ladies, this is from a book of Shakespearean sonnets. They are so numerous that there are no titles. This is simply titled Sonnet Number 9. So, just for a quiet moment, ladies and gentlemen, just for your delectation, here we are. Is it for fear to wet a widow's eye that thou'st consum'st thyself in single life? Ah! If thou, Ischylus, shall hap to die, the world will wail thee like a makeless wife. The world will be thy widow, and still weep that thou'st no form of thee hast left behind. When every private widow well may keep by children's eyes her husband's shape in mind. Look what an unthrift in the world doth spend, shrifts but his place, for still the world enjoys it. But beauty's waste hath in the world an end, and kept unused, the user so destroys it. No love towards others in that bosom sits, that on himself such murderous shame commits. This is Shakespeare's dark period, isn't it? I wonder if he ever had a light period. Not sure he did, really. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen, for your pleasure. Right. And back we are. So Convict is doing a darn good job here. He's trying to make where they sleep just a little bit more habitable. And I think we need to stop this being a storage room as well. This is basically where we are now living. Bless you, kitten, as ever. You are far, far too kind. Is there still even a roof? There is a roof, right. I think we need a brand new storage zone. For now, it can just be in there. So I'm going to delete this entirely. Whoa. No medicine. Oh, heck. Oh, no, yes, we do. I'm such a twit. I've just removed the storage zone, so it's panicked and said, woo. I love sonnets. I never knew before you stream. Honestly, it's something that kind of stumbles upon you. You know, it's one of those things, if I was you, I wouldn't even be able to tell you when I was younger what a sonnet was. It's just these little pauses and moments of reflection very, very clever alliterative works. Right. Reevesy, I haven't actually set to do anything, which might probably be a good idea. Hang on, schedule, Reevesy. Tie in with everybody else. So I'm going to actually up their... This could be quite dangerous, because they could be working more, but I'm worried about breaking them, if I'm honest. We're not going to get anything if I'm having to chase them around, lock them up. So, Reevesy, you keep sewing, although at this rate... Oops. Hello, hello. Lewis slips in. Clever fellow. He's asked one to join. Wong has accepted and has joined. And there, Lewis is promoted. He's joined Lewis's community. There we go. So out Wong finally comes. She's free of the prisoner's trap. We can now just set that, I think, to medical, I think would be a better idea. So let's actually get rid of this as a storage zone too. Except for the dead iguana. Which is going to spoil in 16... Hang on, where's Murderous gone? Wong's actually quite... Wong's going to go and have a rest. I think Wong needs a bed. Oh god, they all need a bed. Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, hang on. That was foolish. None of them can sleep anywhere. What materials have we even got left? Oh. Bother. we haven't we haven't actually got the materials to make a bed. That's going to have to quickly break down even more of the of the pace. Wong's going to have a sleeping spot. Let's just quickly. Can I even make a bedroll? No, I've got no cloth. I can't make anything. I've just not got the materials. Right, sleeping spots. Everyone's going to bunk in together for a while. So, Reevesy, in you go. That's you. So, ladies and gentlemen, say hello. We've now got Wong too. Wong, the bodyguard. Some people maybe, I think, leaping more towards it. She's in serious pain and hungry. She's not got good clothes. What is she wearing, actually? She's wearing a light leather parka. She's doing better than most. Can I equip you? Well, you're just going to have a rest. I think that's fair enough. Actually, that was quite a good bed. But I think if people are going to get ill, we can give them, at least try and keep them in good order. Let's have a look. So, oh, hang on. I got distracted there. Wong. Here we are. Here's Wong. Wong is a damn good shot. Used to be a shop kid. Her mother was often ill, so it fell to her to run the store. So she used to be basically a storefront owner. She learned about the exotic artifacts that she sold, and then became a bodyguard. She'd protect people well. Not sociable, perhaps because of her backstory being a bodyguard. Also misandrist. Okay, so Wong, for those in the chat, really does not like men. Not the fastest learner, yet smart. Quite interesting. So she is going to be quite good in a fight. So we need another volunteer. I think the name should now be Kitten. Kitten, are you still with us? Would you care to be Wong? What's Convict doing? Convict's having a relax. I've spotted this. Now, this may seem unusual. I thought this might be quite fun. I don't know what time of day it is where you are. But we've got here one of our characters. I'll explain my thought about this, because I'll be fascinated. So here is our